Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
All right, so Ryan Garcia on social media, on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, offers to give Devin Haney a rematch. He said, F it if you think I was cheated, let's run it again. I only eat oysters this time while training and all this other bullshit. Dude, personally, I'm thinking about sending you to the upper room, cuz I'm thinking about ways I can do it without going to jail. I'm just being real. And I'm going to tell you why real quick. And a subscriber brought this up in one of the live streams and shit, right? This man told Devin Haney, I'm trying to kill you. He said that shit leading up, right? Fight night. I think in the locker room, and he said it lead up to the build-up. Now, when Deontay Wilder said he was trying to send, trying to take somebody out, they fined him, suspended him, all that shit. Think about that for a minute, or fined him or whatever. Right? Said you can't say that. Now, Ryan Garcia says it multiple times leading up to the build-up. Look, chocolate thing right there. You seen her before? Shut on, huh? Them big ass boots on though. I don't know what the fashion be going on with these sisters today. But Ryan Garcia, I believe, said it twice. I believe he said it in the locker room and in the build-up. I'm trying to kill Devin Haney. He go out there, miss the weight by 3.2 pounds, which is a lot. Y'all say it ain't. In some weight class, it's a whole nother weight class. Right? We're close to it. Then he tests positive for Ostarine, 60 times the legal limit. He literally tried to go in there and kill that man. Once you sit there and you think about it, it wasn't no ploy to sell the fight. And on top of that, he's a racist. His dad's a racist. And he using God's name, man, beyond in vain. All this Jesus Christ, God shit, smoke weed. See, that's why the youth is fucking confused now. A lot of these OGs in the community, they tell y'all, don't do this and don't do that, but they doing it. What he said in Cream, he said, I'm smoking cess, drinking beer, but shorty ain't trying to hear what I'm kicking in his ear. Of course not, nigga, you high and drunk. What message, even from a child or a teenager, what message can I get from somebody that's high and drunk that's gonna benefit me other than, even if you tell me not to do it and you doing it? That's why I try to tell people about children. They learn by action, by seeing more than they learn by you telling them, because a lot of them don't fucking listen. A lot of them don't listen. They learn by seeing what you're doing. So when you telling them or you just saying, hey man, watch out doing this, that ain't gonna work. A lot of times you gotta give them directions. And I agree when Charleston White said the kids that turn out the best are the kids that's given directions on what to do. When you buy a new TV stand, got directions. Even if you buy them decks that you can just build a deck in your backyard, they have directions on how to build the deck. So you have to give your children directions about what they need to do. Not just tell them, give them directions. Y'all be thinking, oh man, being a racist is a learned ability. And when black people saying, oh man, people saying black people are racist. How? We don't have any power to oppress anybody, so you can't be racist. We don't have the power or the camaraderie to stick together and say, hey, you know what? We're not gonna spend money with white people. It's fucking impossible, or damn near impossible. I'm willing to say it's impossible in America. We can't even get the Caribbean blacks and the African blacks to kick it with us and stand on business with us. Let alone we can't even get people in our own community to be on one accord. But that's another story for another day. For you to be a racist and have bigotry and all that shit, to oppress people, you have to have power. But nonetheless, this dude said he was gonna kill him. He tried to kill him, literally. And you think I ain't thinking about sending him to the upper room? You out your mind. That's the first thing you thinking about when somebody literally trying to kill you. You know what I'm saying? Even if you ain't never experienced that before, you go out into the real world, you beefing in your street, or you beefing with somebody and they try to kill you. What's your thing? Your thing is, oh man, I gotta get him before he get me. It ain't no let's watch out, work out no treaty. Only time you work out a treaty is when y'all in a place where y'all can't get it, y'all can't get busy. I had a homie, he said he was beefing with this dude in the street. Back in the day, they was trying to take each other out. And he said he was on a flight to Arizona. Him and the old boy was on the same flight. And he said they squashed years down the line while they was on the same flight. Cause come on, you really gonna try to take somebody out or be aggressive with somebody in the airport or on the airplane? They would have been threw their black asses up under the jail. That's Switzerland, nigga. So yeah, he really tried to send you to the upper room. Your natural inclination is to say, oh, this dude tried to, send me up to the upper room. He tried to send me to Allah. Oh, what you mean? What are my options to send him to Allah or to his Savior, Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ or God or whoever? That's your natural inclination. That turn that other cheek religious stuff, man, you out your mind. I'm thinking about ways to send him to the upper room. But you know what? I'm living a good life. I'm alive. That wasn't in the will of God. I got a bunch of money. I got brothers, sisters, father and mother that love me, and all that stuff. He probably took something that I never get back in my career, a piece of me, and he cheated to do so. You think I'm trying to break bread with you? Boy, I'm trying to break your fucking neck. You know what I'm saying? No matter how religious you are, what you believe in. They sit here and they talk about Gandhi. Gandhi was violent than a mofo. You know what I'm saying? Dr. King was the one talking about, well, we can't use violence, we have to lose love. And to an extent, that is true. But sometimes, man, you can't get the message across like that. How much you could take a beating is going to give you equality or give you power. Absolutely not in the history of motherfucking the world. And no dynasty war, chain war, none of that. So why would I want to break bread with you again? I want to break your fucking neck. But you know what? Can't get too emotional about it. I don't think it's emotional. I think it's fair. Let me say that. I think it's fair. Oh, let's run it back. No. You about to get caught. You try to use Aerospins as a battering ram for your dirty shit. You trying to use everything, but you a dirty motherfucker. And people not gonna hold it against you because you got a large following. Eat it. Him and Connor being arguing on the space together. How freaking ironic. So yeah, I'm not about to give you away. People say, well, Cotto did this for him. That's Cotto. And Margarito was never proven to cheat versus Cotto. We all felt like he cheated, and that's fine. I'm not about to sit here and argue with you. He did probably. But that was Cotto needed to close that chapter. But I'm not about to help feed another dude who said he about to kill me and attempted to kill me and could have killed me. And whether I like a fighter or not, had the shoe been on the other foot, and a black fighter had did this to Ryan Garcia, I'd have kept the same energy. And I've said that many, many times before. I keep the same energy. Real talk. I keep the same energy. About now you knew your way. I said I ain't really got no issue with them making him pound for pound number one. I ain't tripping. I can see why more active and all that. I prefer Crawford. But I'm gonna tell you the who, what, where, and why. You know what I mean? A lot of these dudes, man, I don't be respecting a lot of these guys, man. I really don't, man. And for dudes who went against the grain on, it ain't about if you like Devin Haney or not. It's about what's right and what's wrong And it ain't no thin line. You know, pads are wrong. Blowing off the weight is wrong. I didn't get nobody a pass for him blowing off the weight. And it was a lot of boxing. And I understand people who don't understand boxing is 3 pounds. That's what y'all believe. But people in thin boxing know how much 3 pounds. Oh, that didn't matter. Then the pads came out. Oh, that didn't matter. He still like. And I lost a lot of respect for these dudes. And that's why I don't really take a lot of people. I hold people's opinion on YouTube more than I hold the writer's opinion, and more than I hold anybody opinion within boxing, that boxing circle, because a lot of them be having this thing for whatever reason it may be. Oh, he robbed me in an amateur fight, or we got in a fight at Colorado Springs, or you know, they got, you know, they had some beef over a bitch outside the ring. A lot of them be having alternative agendas, or they just straight up jealous. I deserve to be where he at. Why he could be able to do this, that. You'll be surprised for the reasons why people don't like motherfuckers. Oh, I heard he did this. Now, if you heard somebody did some hoe ass shit and you dislike them because of that, only way I feel like that way is that if that's your brother or your close family, I'm gonna go find out for myself. But that's how it is in boxing. They hold grudges for jealousy, for stories behind the scene. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the black fighters do that, but then they kissing up to the Mexicans and the white asses. You know what I'm saying? Until it's blatantly clear. So that's, I don't really, you know, that's why I'm glad I have my YouTube channel, so I can give y'all, you know, a clear opinion on something. And even if I don't like a motherfucker, I'll tell you, man, I don't like this bitch ass nigga Canelo, but I think he gonna stop Munguia in 10. And I like Munguia. Munguia show love. But I'm going to keep it funky. But hey, that is what it is, man. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Check out the Patreon. Shout out to everybody supporting. Peace.